Hey everyone, Jonathan and Molly here, and welcome back to Savoring the Magic.
That's right, and today we are somewhere that we are rarely at, but so excited to be at, and that is Disneyland. So come along with us on this West Coast excursion. Here's a poster we don't normally see.
There's a whole lot we don't normally see.
And there's Indiana Jones Adventure on the other side as well. Okay, so this is where I come back for the...
Yes, sneak peek of what you'll be doing later
oh my
today.
Gosh. I won't be able to film anything for it, but I'm going to tell you guys all about it after the fact, so...
That's right, so she's
stay tuned.
Going inside Walt's apartment later today.
And a Main Street tour.
That's right.
Just, anyway. Oh my gosh, the fire truck is right here.
You know, the Main Street vehicles are really what make Disneyland for me.
Also,
and there's where you'll be headed later. You'll be eating off that lanai.
I know. And there's the lamp on.
Yep. There she is.
I mean, technically we have a fire department in Magic Kingdom, but ours is less cool because Walt's apartment is not above it.
That's
so,
true.
Just gonna say it. Gonna say the unpopular thing, you know.
So the Haunted Mansion just reopened here at Disneyland. We got a virtual boarding group this morning.
Group 6, guys.
Group 6.
We're killing
and we've
it.
already been called. So
yep.
We're headed back that direction, and we'll check out if there's any differences from the last time we were here.
Absolutely. And eventually we'll come back and show you the cool Emporium because their theming in the Disneyland Emporium is superior.
It's our favorite. Let's go.
So relax and reflect. Feel free to take pause while we tell you a tale about dear Sandy Claus.
Right behind you guys. It's best we know Jack and Sally have wrecked these halls. Kindly drag your bodies away from those man-eating walls. And please, no flash photography or video lighting during our holiday nightmare. Thank you.
Was the nightmare before Christmas, and all through the house. Not a creature was peaceful, not even a mouse. The stockings, all hung by the chimney with care, when opened that morning, would cause such a scare. The children, nestled all snug in their beds, would have nightmares of monsters and skeleton heads. Happy holidays, everyone! You'll notice his handiwork scattered around. This year, he's decided to play Sandy Claus. But when Halloween creates Christmas, you might see a few flaws.
It will float down with ease and keep a close watch on all children. Please. All good ghouls and boys must sit safe in their seats. Keep in their sleigh all hands, arms, legs, or feet. Si miras a tus niños, todo marchará felizmente. Los fantasmitos y fantasmitas deben quedarse en su asiento. Y en el cochecito mantener brazos, manos, piernas y pies adentro. More rapid than vultures, the mansion was changed. soon covered, adorned, and deranged. And what to your wondering eyes disappears is Jack's little friend Zero, the ghost dog reindeer. Nothing here was forgotten. It all looked so pleasant. A coffin, Jack says, makes a fine Christmas present. A man-eating rat makes a wonderful wreath, as long as you don't get caught in its teeth. Jack's holiday vision was unlike no other. So ring out the bells, there's more cheer to uncover.
On the first day of Christmas, my poor love gave to me a brilliant star for my fortune-carved tree. On the 13th day of Christmas, my good love gave to me 13 rings of power, embracing strength that never ends. 12 signs of the zodiac.
13 rings of power. I'm like, that's a show almost.
Please remain seated
Yes.
in your black Christmas sleigh.
I love
We
these
will
guys.
continue your holiday tour.
Cool. Especially though we got a little more time in here.
That swirl the secrets
Wow.
to share.
I'm sorry.
On the 9th
Can you talk about how good that looks with this dark lighting?
That's actually a cool photo.
Right?
They actually captured it very well.
I wasn't sure how it would do with the cards moving.
Yeah, it looks good though. It really does.
You can make a scene merry. Why, even a gingerbread house could seem scary. All at once, happy haunts did materialize, like a nightmarish painting by Currier and Ives.
So the gingerbread.
Love the gingerbread.
Jack had slung on his back. They were strange and bizarre. And on the attack.
Resort.
I don't know. He doesn't look quite right.
Claws
Yes,
were
something wasn't working.
outside and
Here comes Jack.
one final touch made his bony face smooth. Now what better gift are my friends to bestow than a graveyard that's covered in ghostly white snow?
Can you believe your eyes? I like this Christmas thing. Zero, I told you that you like my Christmas. What's this? What's this?
I know.
Bring back. Bring back.
All right, so we just got off Haunted Mansion and we ran over here to the line for Indiana Jones before the line gets any longer.
Yes.
So
It's already at 45 minutes, so we're going to be here a minute. But that is normal, just so you know, for Indiana Jones. It's worth it.
that's right.
But High Mansion Holiday never disappoints, honestly.
So good.
It's so good. It's so... That overlay is so
Yeah.
detailed and complete. I just love it so much. My only complaint about the Disneyland Haunted Mansion is that it's so dark after doing the elevator that
Yes, I ran into
I ran into 3 stanchions on that way.
And then you go and play out.
And they kind of hurt. So if you see bruises on my arm later, that's what happened.
that's right.
Worth it. It's a great ride. Which you've already seen now because John has already put in footage.
Yes.
But it really is such a solid overlay. And one day we'll experience the Haunted Mansion without an overlay, but not this trip.
It's true. Indiana.
Yes.
Treasure of Mara, glittering gold. It is yours.
Swerve left! A fool
Tourists. Now, stay out of trouble, will ya?
I absolutely adore Indiana Jones and that ride in
As a
particular.
character, as a franchise, and
Yes.
then obviously this ride.
Yes, in particular.
It's really, it hit me this time. Well, A, it's just a lot of fun. You get thrown around, and
Yeah.
that's fun all on its own. But also, it's long.
Yeah, it is a pretty lengthy
Like,
ride.
it's a pretty lengthy ride experience, which does make it worth it whenever you're having to stand in lines that are 30, 45 minutes long.
Yes.
Or they're listed 45 minutes and not actually 45 minutes. So
Just the
that
case of
worked
that.
to our favor. But love it. We've hit everything so well
Very
so
smoothly.
far. We got to start on Haunted, and now we did this, and now we're about to go to Pirates.
I know, this is perfect. It just adds so much to it. Set the mood before you go into the ride.
Seek an adventure in salty old pines, You'll come to the proper place. But keep a weather eye open, mates, and hold on tight. With both hands, if you
treasure. You know where it be hidden. Now proceed at your own risk. These be the last friendly words you hear. You may not survive to pass this way again. No fear, Aggie, your equal person as you. Properly warned, he means that I know
Shadow work, yeah.
So cool. Did they have that in Orlando? I don't think they do either. That is cool.
Don't tell him, Carlos. Don't be cheeking.
Oh.
Quit your cooking. The gentlemen want the rum. Don't jump on.
Oh, you scurvy scoundrel! Do I hear 10? A hen for a 10!
I'll give you 20 for the rum.
What I wouldn't give to see the look on Captain Jack Sparrow's face when he hears tell 'tis only me what's got the goods. Keep still. I'm studying me map. Oh, it's the treasure map for sure, and no mistake.
I don't know what it's doing.
No, I mean, it's like they're not moving.
Yeah. No, they weren't. And, yeah.
A toast to Paris and its many shiny rewards. As a career, what could be more rewarding? Drink out and Paris your home.
And that just really cements that the Disneyland version of Pirates is superior to the Magic Kingdom.
It really is.
I already knew that, but
Yeah, because we've done it before.
Yeah.
But I just love that ride so much. There's so many extra show scenes on the Disneyland one. Obviously, it's in a different area, so being in New Orleans Square, it's completely different theming, especially starting out.
Yep.
Really would love to be able to eat at the Blue Bayou restaurant and kind of watch the boats kind of go by. We'll see if it happens. We could not get reservations ahead of time, but
we'll check the walk-in
it's
list.
such a cool thing to see, though.
Yeah, it really is.
While you're sitting there. And yeah, I even noticed like the silhouettes fighting whenever
On
you're
the
first
top of the-
entering.
yeah.
I've never noticed that before.
No,
we definitely don't have that at
No.
ours. But there are several scenes that we don't have in ours, and several characters even in what they're doing.
Yeah.
So it's just so vastly different, but so great.
It is.
And should be noted, we're filming this right in front of the Club 33 entrance, which we wish. We wish.
Goals. One day.
Yes.
I do love this ride for real.
Me too. It's so great.
My adventures in Wonderland began when I followed the white rabbit down the rabbit hole. All of a sudden, I fell. Down, down, down.
Oh, looking for the white rabbit? Well, have a look around.
Oh, Mr. Rabbit, wait, please.
He went this way. No, that way. Wait, I'm late for a very important date. All right, hello, goodbye.
Now this is curious. Toji World.
This way. I'm not sure where I am either.
Wait, don't go, please.
By the way, he went this way.
And the green she likes him red. If she's all white instead.
Oh, she wears a fuss.
Yes, and each of us.
Who's his head?
Now since this is the fourth picture, we're making a lot of
Your Royal Majesty,
the Queen of Hearts, and the King.
Shall we play croquet?
Rule 42, the Queen always wins.
Move on with their heads off me!
I do love this.
I love this part. And how you think it's over, but wait, there's more. There's another little surprise at the end. This is Taylor's version right here. This is the re-release.
I think today's my birthday too.
Oh, my beautiful King.
So we just did Alice, which is probably my favorite Fantasyland ride. Rivaled by maybe the Storybook Canal, but definitely love Alice. It's really unique, it's really colorful and fun, and you get the part where you come out on the roof and then get to go back in for the little Merry Unbirthday at the end. It's just great. So do recommend Alice in particular in Fantasyland. And it's not just me, Jonathan does love it too. He's just not
That's
on
true.
camera. So
I just know it's your favorite.
it is my favorite Fantasyland, yeah, 100%. Hello again. All right, so admittedly, we've done a couple of things. We went and ate lunch and we forgot to take video of that because we were so hungry, and that happens. But then it was time for my tour. So I did Walt's Main Street Story. This was the treat that you got at the end with a beverage of your choice. I got water, I already drank one water, this is a different one. And then I really wanted to have a picture of my cookie, and you couldn't take pictures once you got it to Walt's apartment. So I saved it. But now you guys get to see the little treat. So that's fun. Also, fun fact, they do ask if you have an allergy whenever you check in. And if you are gluten-free, they do have a gluten-free version of the cookie. So just something to know. But you check in, you are given your earpiece, and the tour ends up being about 30 minutes on Main Street, following your guide. It's limited, it seems like, to about 12 people. That's how big our group was. And some fun little facts about Main Street. There were several windows that were pointed out, Elias Disney, for good reason. Emil, whose last name I totally forgot, but it's on the 3rd story of the Starbucks. So obviously we'll have footage of that we're putting over it as I'm saying it. But he was the one that actually was the interior designer with Lillian for the apartment. And then we also talked about the original key holder for Disneyland, who also has a window, Cecily. So we'll show you all of these. Just some fun little facts about Main Street, about Marceline, the very clear callbacks to Marceline along Main Street, USA. In Tilly, in the cinema, on some of the titling. So very cool things. And then after that, you go up to Walt's apartment. You get to spend about 30 minutes in Walt's apartment, and at the end of hearing all about how it's set up, you do have a PhotoPass photographer come in and take your picture. And I will give Disney this, it's not just one photo and then you're out the door. You get to take like 8. So Jonathan, I'm sure, has added these in at this point. Very cool. Where I'm standing is in front of Walt's sleeping area. They're basically dual sofas kind of there, or what look like sofas are actually pull-out twin beds. So Walt had one, Lillian had one, and then if the grandkids were there, they would all sleep on the floor and camp out between them. There is a little kitchen area in there. There's the bathroom with the 4 shower heads. Just a really neat experience to see all of this stuff, and of course the lamp The lamp does change sometimes, but there's always a lamp lit in Walt's apartment, and has been since Walt passed. And then a very interesting thing, this was not actually an original piece of information on the tour, but someone asked if Lillian ever came back to the apartment after Walt passed, and our tour guide said no. She never came back. She knew what things she wanted out of there that were super important to her, and the rest that she left here for people to be able to see later, and she never went back to that apartment again. So, sorry, I just had a moment. Just an interesting factoid about that apartment. And then after the photo, everyone gets through taking their photo, you get to go out in the lanai, have your snack, ask questions. It was just a really good experience. Obviously, I've read a lot about Disneyland through the years, so it was nice to still have some information about little things on Main Street that I didn't know about. And our tour guide was amazing. I have a picture with her too, actually, because she was just really great about answering questions. Her enthusiasm was very clear, and she was very knowledgeable about the whole thing. So just absolutely love this. Obviously, if you're a Magic Key holder, you get a discount for any tour. This would be included in that. But I think it was worth it, especially if you are a big Disney fan, especially if you're a big Walt enthusiast in particular. Getting to walk up there and see some of the spaces, and just knowing that this is practically, he lived here more than he lived at home during the building of Disneyland, and honestly in the immediate opening, because there was nothing he loved more than being able to watch people walk in, and just also like the vehicle that he had constructed so that he could walk around or ride around and greet people, because that was so important to him in the mornings especially. So yeah, absolutely loved this tour. I'm glad I get to show you one thing from it, really, and that is this. Well, in the PhotoPass photos, but
And your cool name tag.
and my cool. Oh, that's right. I forgot I still hadn't done. It does feel pretty nifty to walk down Main Street with your little earpiece in and following the tour guide around. Not super important in the grand scheme of things, but it was a lot of fun.
All right, so that does it for part 1 of this Disneyland trip. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps us out. But until next time, keep savoring the magic.